we're live. Hi, everybody.
Hello, guys. Hi.
Hi, welcome. It's another SmackDown.
Yeah.
Yeah, SmackDown. All right. I'll just get into it. Overall, yeah. What do you think about the SmackDown this week?
I liked it.
I know you did. So that's one thing we kind of argued about.
Yeah.
Before.
Because lately it's been very boring SmackDowns, and this one kind of stood out for me.
It did because it had like one okay match.
Like it definitely had a lot of matches.
Yes, it definitely did have a lot of matches, which is a weird thing for WWE. Like,
Yeah, it's weird for them to do this. Like,
half of them were bad, but still.
yeah, all right, but still there were matches. At least it was a wrestling show, right?
I mean, I haven't added up all the total amount of wrestling for the show because it was like 2.5 hours of SmackDown again.
Yeah, but it felt like most of the time was spent on matches, I think.
Well, probably.
It felt like it. I don't know.
Maybe.
That's a positive thing.
You know what a good thing was this week? The show ended with a match.
Right, the main event was a match.
The actual main event segment was a wrestling match. But the opening of the show was a 20-minute promo, so
yeah.
Blessing and curse at the same time, I guess.
I mean, the main event, like it was announced, and it was very exciting news, right?
Sure.
I think it was exciting. Like when I heard it, I wanted to watch the main event.
Yeah.
So if we have nothing else to say, let's just get into the flow.
The last half an hour was, I guess, all right. But let's see what the show was. Right?
Yes.
So we.
Oh, get us to the next scene.
Oh,
brother.
You want
please.
You want the slides? Man?
Yes,
sure.
I want the slides. I love my pictures.
There you go. Yeah.
There you go.
As you can see, the show opens with Trick Williams, who's in his hometown. He delivered for like a solid 10 minutes, just your average promo, right?
Yeah.
Right? Very. We've heard this type of promo a million times before.
Yeah,
but
he's in his hometown. Everybody's hyped. He's hyped. Talking about what he used to do while he was a teenager.
Yeah.
And everybody knows the places. Woo, cheap cheers. But it was cool because it's
the crowd was really into it, and I
They
like
were.
that. The crowd, like throughout everything tonight, or everything with Trick tonight, the crowd just were with him all the time.
They ate it
that.
up, and it was really cute to see Trick's parents there.
Yeah,
I really liked that.
Trick's parents were there, and they were doing his chants along with everyone else.
Yeah,
At one point, his mom started whoop that Trick chant.
Yeah.
Great, you'll love to see it.
Yeah, Mama Trick was very funny.
Yep.
I guess that's where he gets the funny from.
Right. So yeah, we start off with Trick, who comes out with Lil Yachty, who I'm starting to like more every week.
Yeah, it's weird. I thought I wouldn't like it, but he's just the perfect combination of a celebrity and a worker, I think.
Because he doesn't do a lot.
Yeah.
Most of what he does is when Trick is cutting a promo, he's also on the mic and just does ad libs. What?
Yeah.
Sure. And
it kind of hypes it up. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
He's just hanging around Yachty's and taking the main spot, which I like.
He's not the focal point of the story, which we want.
And also
with managers, right?
Yes, that's the point of a
apart
manager.
from Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman can be the show, but other than that, other than him,
everyone around him, maybe except for Bron Breakker right now, is underwhelming. So I would like Paul Heyman to take the spot over Logan Paul.
So the Trick is doing his whole home thing, right? Hometown. While he does this, he has a mascot with him, by the way.
Oh yeah, the South Carolina.
Let's just call him the dog mascot, who is like
it wasn't a dog though.
It was a dog.
It was no. I think it was a chicken or something.
Was it a chicken?
I mean, we don't know. We don't know American football because we're not American.
Right.
But yeah, he had a sports mascot.
Let's call it that. And while he was doing the promo, Miz and Kit Wilson interrupts Trick.
For some reason. I mean, not for some reason, but
he has a point. He's very correct, in my opinion.
Doesn't change the fact that he's
very annoying. So he comes out saying, "Oh, okay, Trick, we understand where you're from. All right." And he brings up the point that, last week was the gingerbread man, now it's the mascot. Dude, what you doing? It's like that kind of promo, which I gave him some pointers, it was good.
I didn't, because Miz does the same shit.
Yeah.
He has 2 weeks ago he had a marriage vow renewal segment which was boring. His manner keeps getting invaded by Danhausen, which all of those were also boring. So what are you talking about, Miz?
So,
I guess that's the point. He's a hypocrite.
He is right, but the words came from the wrong source. Let's call it that.
He's a hypocrite.
Yeah, he is. It's the Miz. He's a clown, right?
He is.
That's his whole thing.
So again, up to this point, I thought Trick's promo was all right. This onwards, I thought was boring, because it's just a Miz promo, and Miz is boring.
Yeah. So Kit Wilson, also there.
Oh yeah, Kit Wilson, and when Kit Wilson is with Miz, unfortunately he's most of the time also boring.
He was kind of boring tonight too.
Yeah,
which is quite a shame.
He had some slam poetry diss, I guess, for Trick Williams, which, contrary to the ones he did on Oba, or in the first few weeks he was on the main roster, which were funny.
Very funny.
This wasn't, and immediately forgettable to the point where I legit do not remember what he said.
Me neither, because it was kind of glazing Miz as well.
I guess.
It didn't really hit.
Yeah.
But as a counter to this, Lil Yachty also did a diss track, sort of.
Yeah, some manner diss, which was slightly better. Sure.
I wouldn't say that. I didn't like it. I didn't like that either.
The promo was shit. What can you do?
The whole promo was bad. Let's just call it that. And while they're going on about this, they just start fighting.
Yeah, they just start brawling. We cut to an ad. Come back from the ad. There is a match between Trick Williams and Miz, and this is the beginning of the series of terrible matches on this show. Because what a shameful performance from Trick Williams. It's not just his fault, right? This match was the worst Miz match style of Miz match.
I think one of the worst, yeah. Because coming from Danhausen, Miz is just not really exciting at all.
Miz was never exciting.
No, he was.
In the ring,
I'm not gonna call it that.
Never in the ring.
I'm not saying
right?
in ring style.
No, yeah, I get that.
Whenever he had couple of goons, he was able to win matches via other stuff, shenanigans. It was kind of interesting because Miz is a really good puppet master, if I would call it that.
I guess, yeah, makes sense.
But this was not the case here, and
not at all.
It didn't work out. They just lost to Danhausen, so I would have really liked them to not see them for a bit, or just on their own, let's not see Miz, okay? I'm okay with that. I don't want to see Miz.
If Miz disappeared from the face of the earth today, it would take me a good few years to realize that it was gone.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. I like the Miz. No, I like him.
Look at this. What does this match add to anyone, right? To anyone's character or to the show?
This was pretty boring. If the promo wasn't bad, this match wouldn't be that bad. But when the promo sucked, my whole interest went down the drain. I was not interested at all.
You hated the promo overall more than I did. Mm-hmm. I wasn't I just didn't like the latter half, but it's whatever. It's a SmackDown promo. The match itself, even though the crowd were really into Trick still in the match, this match was funny in how hot the crowd was for it, despite it being a shit match. So, you could have given the South Carolina crowd a good match instead.
Yeah, just give a good match to Trick. It's that simple.
Just half the roster you can throw in front of Trick and just say, do what you want.
Man, if it was Kit Wilson versus Trick, that would have been way better.
Just because of the two involved, even if they had the exact same match, 1 star higher, because Kit Wilson is a good wrestler.
Yeah. So the match goes on, right? Kit Wilson tries to do stuff, but Lil Yachty interrupts him, blah, blah, blah. While the Miz has the upper hand, he grabs a stick, and while he's trying to he's prepping to hit Trick with it, Lil Yachty grabs it.
Yeah, Yachty takes his kendo stick, and just uses it to beat down Kit Wilson in front of Miz, who's just distraught. He cannot believe it. And then a trick shot for the win. I mean, very much expected, even though it was a non-title match.
Very expected outcome. Not fun match.
Yeah.
Starting off very bad. and
let me tell you, we're not getting better for a good while.
Right. After this, it was the Bellas.
The Bellas, I guess. Yeah, the team of Brie Bella and Paige. They're defending their title tonight. It was a title match, right? Yeah, it was a title match.
Yeah.
They're defending their title against Julia and Kiana James for some reason. No build up to this match. So there is no shot that these two are gonna win.
Definitely. I mean, we know there are like some kind of heat between Julia and Kiana James. It's just a way to, move it forward.
Yeah. Oh my God, we lost a title match again.
It's because of you. No, it's because of you. All right, they're fighting. Okay, we get it.
Yeah, it's gonna take them 6 months to continue this breakup of Julia and Kiana storyline, I guess.
I mean, we're just using Brie Bella and Paige just to
get
cheap pops, and they're just going around giving people title shots because they are the old legends,
I guess,
and they're the hottest free agents out there, I guess.
So yeah, again, this was probably the worst match on the cards because neither Brie Bella nor Paige is a good wrestler. Never have they been.
I just like seeing Paige wrestle.
I don't.
I really do not need the details or like the good in-ring work from her. She's like an exception for me, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you can nostalgia, right? And you're being you're buying into the nostalgia. I'm not. I want the championships to be on good wrestlers who put on good matches because the women's tag team division is in a horrible state right now. There are like 4 teams that they keep fighting each other every week.
Yep. And she has nothing to show other than that she is the wife of Daniel Bryan.
I mean, no, she can't even properly show that aside from doing the yes chant like once in a match, but
it's kind of meaningless.
What I'll say about Brie Bella, she's definitely a better wrestler than Nikki Bella, and probably, I mean,
at least Nikki Bella is just kind of cooler.
No, she's not. She has she wears a stupid hat, and her gimmick still is kind of, or still was for a while, just like the women's division's John Cena for some reason.
Don't get me wrong, I don't like both of them. Neither of them.
I mean, I don't like, and to add to that, I don't like Paige either.
Damn.
And this match was just shit. It
was bad. Yeah, like we said, it was just to get through to the breakup between Kiana James and Julia. It's just a step towards that and nothing more. Just a transitional match. That's it.
Like meaningless title match.
Yeah, and Brie Bella and Paige get the win. Who could have guessed? Right. Well, after this one was interesting.
Yeah, so the first thing on the show that wasn't incredibly boring.
This was very fun for me.
So it is Gunther and Cody's contract signing for Clash in Italy.
Mm-hmm.
And Cody comes out, weirdly sets up the whole decor by himself, brings out the table and the chairs. Don't people usually do that for you, Cody? But he signs his part of the contract, right? And then calls out Gunther to come down and sign. Gunther is
hesitant.
Yeah, he is acting stupid again.
Very stupid. Very boring.
Yeah, you remember the time that where Gunther was a coward, a cowardly heel, not his dominant.
It did not work at all.
It feels like it's the same thing again. Gunther isn't stepping into the ring and just talking for some reason. As if Gunther's best skill is promos. He is decent on the mic, but
nothing to really talk about, right?
Please just sign and go, and maybe put Cody in a sleeper or something.
Cody gets impatient and just calls out Gunther that, all right, just get your ass here, please, so that I can guarantee to beat you in Italy.
Yeah, and Gunther keeps delaying until ROYCE's music hits.
I like this part.
I mean, it didn't make any sense because, to me, it didn't make any sense because, like, if ROYCE goes down and signs the contract, it doesn't have any legal binding because it says Gunther there.
No.
And Gunther is supposed to sign it.
It does
So,
have legal binding.
So, like, if...
According to Wrestling Universe rules, it does. Because, do you remember, like, back then there was a contract signing. Someone used someone else's hand to just write their signature on the contract. What was the feud?
That was a dumb thing. I'm pretty sure it involved Roman Reigns somehow.
It did involve Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
It was kind of dumb, but I bought it still.
Yeah, ROYCE comes out and gets in Gunther's face and says, if you're not going to sign it, I'm going to sign it. Sure, ROYCE.
Sure.
Like, you don't really have a claim to the title, but pop off, I guess.
Yeah.
So, goes down to the ring.
So, yeah, Gunther gets really upset about it, like going crazy. Yo, no, it's my contract.
Yeah,
it's my
should have
contract.
signed it 10 minutes ago, dumbass.
Right.
And right as ROYCE is about to sign the contract, Gunther runs in the ring, gets in Royce's face again. Oh, look, it's the image that we didn't put into our thumbnail.
No, we didn't use it.
So they start getting into each other's face. Everyone's really mad. Then Nick Aldis comes out.
Right. He says, Gunther, you're forcing your hand way too much.
Yeah, you should have signed it, but since you didn't sign it, the title is still up for grabs. So you two are gonna have a match tonight for the #1 contendership.
Yeah, by the way,
like,
the reason I like this so much it's because Nick Aldis does not like Paul Heyman, right?
Yeah.
And the shenanigans that Paul Heyman like pulling the strings and whatever. So he just saw an opportunity and used it to just stick up to Paul Heyman.
I guess, but
it made sense to me in that way. Like Nick Aldis finding a loophole in a sort of way.
Like, was there any chance you thought ROYCE was gonna win this?
No, still.
The match was announced before the contract signing. The match was already announced. They had graphics for it.
No, they always have graphics for everything. Okay.
Why?
The editors of WWE work really fast. They can just do it on the spot.
But
they're so talented.
How was I supposed to believe this match was gonna go one way? But we'll get to it later.
Right.
It's in the main event.
So yeah.
Spoilers, was a good match. What did you
really
expect?
good match because it's ROYCE versus Gunther.
Yeah.
What can you expect?
So the match is made
By the way, the fact that we have a match in the main event, like we talked about in the beginning of the live stream, is just very hype, and it's the biggest names out there, right?
Yeah.
ROYCE versus Gunther.
Yeah, Gunther already. Well, of course, massive name. ROYCE is
very up and comer, but he's very hyped right now.
Yeah, he's a bit hyped, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it is an exciting thing to have a main event or a match in the main event of your
to look
wrestling
forward
show.
to.
Yeah, absolutely. Instead of another Bloodline promo. Unfortunately, though, the segment ends here.
Yeah.
Oh damn! It is very loud outside. Do you hear that?
No, I don't think they can't hear that. It's fine.
Yeah, probably not. So yeah, unfortunately, the segment ends here, and the show gets boring again. I guess starting with the MFTs in backstage.
Yeah.
Solo says to Tama Tonga to keep an eye out for Damien Priest. And he takes Tama Tonga, and they leave.
Right.
As soon as they leave, Shinsuke Nakamura walks into Tama Tonga to be like,
Hey yo.
Tama. And that really doesn't get to say anything because Tama Tonga runs back. Because, yeah, Shinsuke, he was gone 2 seconds.
Right. And
he can still see you, probably.
He warned you last week, do not get near my family, he said. So he just attacks him.
Yeah.
And Shinsuke's dead.
That was nothing, I guess.
Nothing burger, no.
Yeah.
But we know that Tala means business now.
Yeah, he is.
He's a big guy.
He's very, very large.
Right.
And then we get to another match.
Which is, by the way, I think this is my match of the night.
I think it was mid.
I liked it very much.
It is Carmella Hayes versus Ricky Sainz.
Yes, Carmella Hayes is back.
Yeah, after 4 weeks?
Yeah, I guess a month now, yeah?
He's finally back.
Trick won it, and then Carmella was gone.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Carmella never got a rematch today.
No, he did not.
We don't care about rematches, I guess.
Oh, no, he did.
Did it?
He did against Sami Zayn. Yeah, okay.
Right.
Let's not get
because
that wrong.
Yeah. And then the thing about rematches, I was thinking earlier with Julia, because she also never got a rematch.
No, she did not.
Sure.
Weird.
Yeah. Carmelo Hayes versus Ricky Saints was okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't bad.
By the way, before this match, I realized that Carmelo Hayes' character is like really good right now. You know, he was talking to Ricky Saints backstage, saying like how cocky he is, saying how he was when he came around. He seems like himself in Ricky Saints, and saying that he's humbled now, and you can really see that. It really works for Carmelo, I think.
Sure, yeah. I mean, his character is well developed and like in a good place. It's just that he hasn't been in a story in a month, and he like really needs to be.
Yeah. So yeah, you know, we're used to seeing the Carmelo Hayes Open challenges for a long time. We were used to that. So seeing a Carmelo match on SmackDown kind of got me hyped.
Yeah, sure. I mean, he is great. Carmelo Hayes is an incredible wrestler.
So I think the match worked because it was high tempo with a lot of chops.
You love chops.
I love chops.
Yeah.
And you know, it was very back and forth. It could have gone anywhere, but the problem was who could have won this match, right?
Yeah.
Because the booking of this is kind of bad.
Yeah, I mean, in the first place, neither of them should lose at this point.
No.
Because, you know, Carmelo is just off of losing his title, so he needs to regain that momentum. Otherwise, he steps down the card, and he shouldn't. He should go higher.
Right.
Ricky Saints has just debuted, had a big money match for against Cody. So Rick also needs to, you know, step higher. So putting these two into a match, weird.
Very
the
weird.
Finish, that makes sense a bit
It
more.
did make sense. By the way, this was a hard-hitting match. Like, did you see this?
It wasn't a hard-hitting match.
Yeah, it was kind of
I
for
mean,
me.
what main event was a hard-hitting match? This wasn't.
Really?
You just when someone slaps their thigh, you're just
No,
very
I
impressed.
just love the chops.
You just love chops.
I was more impressed with the chops in this match than Gunther versus
Boo.
Royce Keys.
So the finish sees Ricky Saints rolling Carmelo up near the corner, and you know, Ricky gets his foot onto the rope, uses the leverage. The referee notices, like, no, get your feet down there.
He's the best referee out there.
Of course.
Charles Robinson, my goat.
Charles Robinson, the GOAT, of course. Truly one of the GOATs, though.
He is.
Iconic referee. And then while Ricky is arguing with the ref because of that, Carmelo rolls him up. And he
uses
also
the ropes.
gets his foot on the ropes. But instead of Ricky, who immediately gets his foot on the ropes, Carmelo waits until the count of like 1.5 when referee is like very close and looking at the shoulders. Then he gets his foot on.
That's ring awareness right there, man.
Yeah. And so the match finish is very wonky. It would be stupid if this program didn't continue for a little bit, right?
It can definitely continue, and I would like to see more of this.
Because, you know, it's a very non-clean finish.
Yeah.
Because both of them were cheating.
I mean, it's similar to what happened with Ilya and Carmelo, right?
Yeah.
They were going like, oh, the match wasn't clean, so let's run it back again. I don't know if it will happen again here, but...
I mean, so do you mean to say we're not going to see this match for 6 months, but we're going to keep having backstage promos about how much they want to wrestle but can't? Is that going to be a thing? Because I don't want it to be. That was like my biggest problem with Carmelo's title reign.
I don't think it can be with Ricky Saints. I do not see it. I do not see it happening. Like whenever one of them gets a title, I think it could happen again.
I think this match should happen again like next week, but give it 20 minutes on the main event. And just tell them to put it all out there. That's the biggest problem with these TV matches. Everyone holds back so much because it's a TV match. But I just find that very annoying.
It is quite annoying, definitely.
It like everything we see on TV feels like a watered down version of what we see on pay-per-views, which even the pay-per-views at this day and age feel like watered down stuff compared to what they would do way before other companies.
It's been a very long time since we've seen like both the wrestlers just go all out, just better man wins, right?
Yeah,
It's been quite the time.
like the last time, I cannot even remember the last time there was a match on a Raw or SmackDown that was an incredible match.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give it to you
Because
on that
there
one.
was a period where occasionally you would get those types of matches.
Maybe I'm used to this formula and I like this match now. They just taught me like a dog.
You know what? You know what's with me? Because I've what's the day today? 2 days ago,
Yeah.
I watched AEW Dynamite, and I watched Darby Allin versus Konosuke Takeshita for the AEW Championship, and you can have that in the main event of a weekly TV show, but then this.
Yeah, you did show me that match.
Yeah.
And I did really like it. If it was on WWE, I would have been very hyped because I love
Right.
WWE.
And WWE can also do that match.
Yeah,
because-
there are no limits to them. Like, why do they restrain themselves like this?
Yeah,
It's
I
so
mean,
weird.
It feels like everyone, before they go out on a match, Triple H just pulls them aside and like, oh, no, don't give anyone like a match that's above 3 stars. No, don't even think about it.
Why do they do this?
Why did I do that?
There is no reasoning behind this.
Why can I not just get a 10+ minute good TV match once in a while?
Really easy to do, you know?
Yeah.
Like, why not? It's just to get us to buy more pay-per-views?
Yeah, I mean, again,
Is that the reason? Like, does that formula work for them?
I don't know. I don't like.
This is so weird, man.
With how shit they've like with all the dumbass decisions WWE has been making, I legit don't understand how they keep turning a profit. Like, is there something wrong with me? Am I seeing this from the wrong angle? Because how is the product getting worse but the profits are increasing? Who is paying?
They are just selling themselves out. The customers are not paying. The sponsors are paying for the show.
I guess.
That's it. That is what has changed with WWE for a long time.
Like again,
Quite sad.
When you have Ricky Sainz in a ring and Carmelo Hayes in a ring, you can have an incredible match.
Yeah.
Why aren't you having an incredible match?
Like, do we have to always wait for the pay-per-views now for a good match, like above average match? All right, I'm gonna call this one above average match. All right.
Sure.
I'll give it like a 3.5 stars.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah?
I'm good with that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm good with that.
All
I'm
right.
good with that. Yeah. So hopefully we'll see a better one. I'm still
Yeah, I mean-
hopeful. WWE seems to be making changes, by the way, in these recent weeks.
Yeah.
Maybe they just
bringing house shows back. You're talking about?
they see the light. Maybe. Yeah.
I-
I'm talking about them bringing in the house shows.
I mean, they're just doing it for the European crowd.
By the way, I think the wrestlers need those house shows, man. Like, they're very rusty, all of them, most of them. Especially the match that we're going to be talking about.
I mean, no, I don't know. No, like, it is weird. Maybe it's the house shows, but also maybe it doesn't have anything to do with it because WWE is the only one that does house shows, and you can see in other places, other wrestlers wrestle once a month, but not be rusty. Like, I think it's just something with WWE. Like, what are they feeding these wrestlers in the catering, right?
I don't know.
Hey, Grandmaster Solus, hi.
Hi, welcome.
Hi, welcome to the stream. We're just complaining about WWE.
Yeah,
I guess.
like everybody does. That's what everyone does these days, I guess.
But slowly though, we're moving to the stuff we like.
Yep.
Slowly. So
No,
this
don't get me
match-
wrong. I liked it. Like I said, 3.5.
Sure.
Haven't seen a match like this in SmackDown for a long time, so maybe
On
it
SmackDown,
felt
yeah.
good.
Again,
That's
the,
because
the only
we
real
didn't see it
complaints
long
I have about this specifically, I'm tired of watching a match on TV and being like, man, these two could have a way better match. Said the same thing with Io Sky and Sol Ruka on Raw. It was a good match, but I knew they could have a better match. And this is also not the last time I'm going to say this on the
Yeah.
show. I will say it later.
so it's kind of frustrating that you know they can have a better match, right?
Right.
That's the worst thing about it.
Fortunately. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, 5 of them?
Yeah, Endeavor wasn't doing house shows for a few years, but they were doing 5 of them this summer. Yeah, it's been announced.
But not just 5 of them. Or is it just 5 dates have been announced? Because
I think only announced dates, I think.
because Do we know? I mean, the tickets would have been up already, but is it new additions from NXT and they want to get them more ring time on the main roster? Yeah.
Yeah, I heard
makes
that
sense.
too.
That makes sense. That's the kind of point of the house shows these days because they don't really make the same profit they used to back in the 80s and 90s, right?
Like
hey, Sincero, hello.
By the way, veterans also need the house shows, in my opinion. Like, most of them are rusty, man.
I mean, I don't know, because whenever someone gets injured lately, right, when an injury happens or when anyone botches anything, people will always say it's because of the house shows. I don't know if that's the case, because
it might be due to them. You never know, actually. Like,
yeah,
I've never been a wrestler, so I don't know how it works.
I've never been a wrestler. I don't know how it works. But again, it's weird. And the house show dynamic feels like it's only going to be for the small period of time they're going to be in Italy and maybe rest of the Europe. I don't know.
Rest of the Europe, yeah.
I don't know the proper schedule, but they're going to be out there for a while. So might as well go chase the hungry crowd.
Yep. So yeah, this was it for this match. So let's just keep going with the card.
Yeah, let's continue. So next up we have... we have Tama Tonga and Damian Priest. Before the match, we get a short little backstage segment between R-Truth and Royce Keys, where R-Truth really wants Royce Keys to join them and help them out against the MFTs. Damian Priest then walks in and isn't happy with that.
He's not very trusting of Royce Keys.
Just says outright that he doesn't trust and respect Royce Keys. And he says it's because... everyone keeps getting attacked by MFTs, not Royce Keys, though.
Which is weird. He makes a great point.
It's a good point, and it will be paid off later in the show as well.
And he tells R-Truth that he's injured and he is supposed to stay back this time. He's not going to come out. And R-Truth is very happy that Damian Priest cares about him. Yeah. And he says, I love you.
Just shouts, I love you behind Damian Priest.
That was one of the funniest points in the show.
The only point in the show, I guess, that made me smile, really.
So, the match. One of the wrestlers that seemed rusty to me was Damian Priest. I don't see the form anymore.
Dude.
I don't see the old Damian Priest anymore.
We used to love this guy.
For sure.
What happened to you, Damian Priest?
He was a great wrestler. What happened to him?
Yeah, I mean, again, is this the lack of house shows? Or is it something else? Or is it the wrestlers not caring, right? Or the wrestlers... having something else. The match is getting sloppy, have been a thing for a while, but also NXT doesn't do house shows, and Sol Ruka wasn't like they never happened. I made the match better in my head, and I'm not gonna remember the botches. But yeah, some shit were rough, and this match, just bell to bell, was a rough match.
It was a rough match.
Yeah.
I love seeing Damian Priest, man. His kicks, his strikes, I like them, but this time it did not hit.
Yeah. I mean, Damian Priest usually works way, way better with a smaller, more agile opponent.
Do you remember Damian Priest's elbows, man? Like, those elbow strikes were really good, in my opinion.
And now...
we don't see them anymore. Maybe he's washed. I don't know.
I mean, maybe he is washed because he lost his balance getting up to the top turnbuckle.
Yikes.
If anyone caught that, legit... Damian Priest was going up to the ropes, and he just fell. He just fell. And then, like, a second later, Tama Tonga actually ran in and pushed Damian, or pushed the ropes to make Damian Priest fall. Yeah.
So.
Unfortunate. This. Very unfortunate. And...
was a below average match, but I did not hate it.
Yeah. What was Damian Priest finish called? South of Heaven?
South of Heaven, yes.
Yeah, the choke slam.
The choke slam.
So yeah, South of Heaven to Tama Tonga for the Damian Priest win. And after the bell, the MFTs run down to beat his ass. And they stand tall. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah. Sure.
Sure, alright.
I mean, this is probably, this feels a mirror, feels like a mirror of what's happening on Raw with Division, but just more boring with MFTs now. The MFTs have the numbers game, so a babyface team, Street Profits, Truth, and Damian Priest, are trying or end a single babyface man, Seth Rollins and Royce Keys. The team doesn't trust the single man, but they need to get together to beat up the 3-person group. It's the same story.
Same story on a different show.
And also, I'd like to remind you, while this story is going on, the same story is happening in the women's tag team division on SmackDown as well, with Rhea Ripley, Charlotte and Alexa Bliss versus the Fatal Influence.
Man, this is just absurd. Like, why?
We are running the same. We're running the same story 3 times across the 2 shows,
and there is no difference between them.
Yeah,
literally, they are the same thing.
All of them are having the same story beats, just 1 week delay between each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, like next week we're gonna. I know. Last week was Charlotte and Rhea confronting each other about how Charlotte doesn't trust Rhea.
They don't trust each other.
So next week, I guess then we're gonna have R-Truth and Damien Priest lose a tag match, and then they're gonna be like, "Man, this number advantage, that sucks."
That sucks, man. Oh, we better get Royce Keys in here.
Something
All right,
like
something
that.
like that.
Something like that.
It's going to happen that way, and
again,
it's boring.
Again,
still.
I want everyone to be
Man,
aware.
why did I like
Three-
this show? What
three
happened?
I mean, yeah, you know why you liked it, because a good ending leaves a good taste in your mouth.
Damn.
And we are slowly approaching. to
Wish
that
I
good
did not
ending.
do this review now.
I mean,
I
no,
was
yeah.
not really upset about the show. Wow.
Yeah.
But looking back at it, yeah, I did not really like it.
Yeah. So, quick segment backstage. We get Sami Zayn just complaining to Johnny Gargano, who's been just doing the same
lying
thing for
down.
the. How long has Ciampa been gone now?
It's
3 months? No,
3 months, I think.
No, not like 2 months. Not that long.
You sure?
3 months ago.
It was before WrestleMania, no?
It was. So 3 months ago was February, though.
Right.
It was
My timing is off.
I mean, no, yeah, time is a very weird thing, right? So Johnny Gargano is still doing nothing, unfortunately. Sami Zayn is saying some interesting things.
Yeah.
I don't know if he actually is going to do anything with anything he's saying, but, you know, Sami Zayn keeps talking about his die
Hard fans?
or ride or die.
Ride or die fans.
Ride or
That's
die.
us.
We are Sami Zayn's ride or die fans. I've always been with him when people were against him.
Yes.
I don't know. I hope they make Sami do something interesting and also have good matches.
Right. So he's trying to talk to Johnny Gargano, saying like, "Come on, what happened to this place, man? This wasn't like this."
Do you remember when wrestlers were wrestling? I mean, he is right, but Sami Zayn being Sami Zayn, he is also wrong.
Yeah. By the way, before the stream, you mentioned that they would make a great duo.
I mean,
Sami Zayn and Johnny Gargano. Would you like to get into the fantasy storyline that you wrote?
I mean, okay, so what did I even say? No, yeah, so Sami Zayn heals Johnny Gargano from the illness he currently has.
Yes,
I
depression.
I think he's severely depressed, but it might be some other form of like just paralyzation. So Sami Zayn cures Johnny Gargano.
Yeah, because this points out to that, by the way. This show like at the end of the segment between Sami Zayn and Johnny Gargano looked up to Sami Zayn.
Yeah, he like physically
reacted.
moved his eyes, which is the first thing he's done in weeks. What the fuck is going on in this company? So Johnny Gargano and Sami Zayn, in my head, they become like, they don't really become a tag team, but they say, oh my god, we are wrestlers, so our gimmick is wrestling. And their character, listen to this, is having good matches every week. And then they start having good matches every week.
I would love that.
And this gimmick then gets so over that everyone in the company copies the same gimmick of I am a good wrestler and I will have good matches every week. So we start seeing good fucking matches on this show, man. I am so pissed.
That's a good timeline that you wrote. I would love to see that one.
I'm so pissed at this show. Like, legit, it felt like a waste of my fucking day watching this show.
Yikes.
But
still,
Oh my God.
on the positive sides.
not on the positive side.
There is no positive side.
Look what the next segment is.
Right. So Jade Cargill comes out. She's so cool.
Look,
That's a fact.
until the bell rings in a minute, I love Jade Cargill.
Yes.
She's one of the just like looking at her.
That's
she is-
enough.
She always looks like a champion.
Yeah.
She looks cool. She looks great all the time with zero effort.
So yeah, Jade Cargill comes out.
With BFAB and Michin.
Yeah, just while trying to talk, they are interrupted by Charlotte and Alexa. So Charlotte and Alexa go on about, yo, you interrupted our match. You disqualified. You did something.
Yeah,
And we're
Jade
upset.
Cargill is like, I don't care.
Yeah.
So they have a match.
Yeah.
This was nothing.
It's really that.
Charlotte
the promo
and
is
Alexa
that.
Bliss go up against B-Fab and Mitch, and Jade Cargill sits at ringside.
Bad match.
That terrible match. Like, I don't understand why. Like, 3 of the 4 people in this match are good wrestlers. B-Fab's alright.
B-Fab's alright.
But, you know, they could have had a good match, but it felt like they deliberately had a very slow and boring match. And then Jade Cargill just decides once, like at minutes 10 or 11, to pull Alexa Bliss out of the ring. And that's...
Because they were going to win. We were going to lose. So
That's DQ. So you lost anyway. So what's the point? And she didn't even beat Alexa up afterwards, right?
yeah, she didn't.
Didn't really beat her up. She just pulled her out the ring. I think hit her once, and that was a DQ.
Not like a beatdown, no. It
Yeah,
was
like-
just simply the thing. The point was they are outnumbered.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they are outnumbered, guys. Where is Rhea Ripley? So, yes, that's the whole point of the
Yeah,
segment.
that's the storyline now, which I think
It works.
I thought was a good point. After the match, we got a backstage segment. Charlotte and Alexa Bliss are sitting down, and
that was the only good thing, by the way, for me.
like, match was shit. Everything before was shit. That is okay.
Kind of
'cause
interesting.
I like the dynamic a little bit, right? Charlotte is just venting, I guess, to Alexa, saying, "Well, I'm really trying hard to be a team player." Oh, our light.
Our
went off.
light is gone.
Oh no.
Wait a second.
I mean, I'm not. I'll keep talking, but you go.
I'ma
try to
fix it.
That. You go try
Yes.
to fix it. Turn it on and off. The red one is still on. Is it plugged in?
Bro,
Oh, no,
you didn't do
I forgot
this.
to plug it in. I am sorry.
Technical difficulties
Wait.
are our passion.
So what's up with this one? Oh no, this one is also running out of charge. Shit.
No. It's plugged in now. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but it's
Oh no, our red is gone.
gonna die. Oh well. All right. I'll also.
Yes,
try to
we're
fix
back,
the
guys.
lights.
It's fine. We're back.
Yeah. So, where was I? Yeah, Charlotte says to Alexa that she is really trying hard to be a team player, but she was Rhea Ripley last week was so eager to help. Where was she now?
Where is she? That's a good question. Where is she?
Good question. But also, Charlotte herself has been a bit hypocritical because she keeps going on about how much she doesn't need help, and even now she says, "Do I look like someone who needs help, Alexa?"
But that's Charlotte. She just can't admit to that, and it's
Being
understandable.
Very egoistical. Yeah.
However, why did Rhea not come to work tonight?
Yeah, I mean, she is the
I
champion
mean,
and all
why
that.
did we
but
pay her? Like, come wrestle, please.
Please. This light is cooked. I don't know.
Right.
What's up with it.
Some people said some. Oh, hello, Kevin. Welcome, man.
Hi.
For me, Rhea versus Jade Lumberjack match made sense. Makes sense. SmackDown was boring. Yes.
Sure. Yeah.
The Lumberjack match.
Wait,
Huh.
what do they call it when it's woman? Lumberjill match, I guess.
Lumberjill match?
I think I've heard that. Before,
Really?
But I don't even know. But it sounds slightly offensive. I'm not entirely sure.
Kind
Yeah.
of feels offensive. Yeah,
I,
I'm
I,
not
I
gonna
don't
lie.
even know what's going on.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. Lumberjack could work, but I don't see the point in it right now. But
I mean,
sure.
I would like Jade to get the title again, but actually have a good reign this time.
For Jade, yeah.
Yeah, she really deserves it.
SmackDown was boring. Yeah, that's why we were ranting about it for
Yeah.
a long time.
Yeah, we've
I thought the show was good before we started reviewing it for some reason. Maybe I was just eating my breakfast at the time.
and you were just happy that you were having.
I was
this.
just
But,
happy I was eating.
You know what? Next segment, or what's left of this review, you will now be reminded why you liked it, because the
Oh.
show ends on a decently good note. It's ROYCE versus Gunther.
Yeah.
This was a good match. Oh,
Hello,
thank you.
Arturo.
Hi, welcome to the stream,
Hey,
man. So yeah, this was a good match.
really good match.
This was just a good match. This match made me happy. It's just,
meat slapping meat.
Yeah, and
which
you know,
is what Gunther excels at.
yeah, they just slapped each other, threw each other. Like Royce Keys was really, really explosive in this match, really aggressive
Dominating.
for a while. Interestingly, they were outside, just smashing each other against the barricades, like minute 4. Yeah, it was a very competitive and hard-hitting match. Good technical stuff from Gunther in certain places. Liked it a lot.
Liked it a lot. So what came into play here was MFT, Solo Sikoa, tried to help
Yeah.
Royce Keys.
So Solo gets by the ring towards the end of the match and throws a chair in for Royce Keys, who before that got out of a sleeper. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes.
Yeah, Royce Keys gets out of a sleeper. Oh yeah, because when he was in the sleeper, Solo was at ringside
Hyping him up. Hyping the crowd. Come on, give him some energy. Man, Solo is funny. All right, let's just agree to that.
Solo Sikoa, low-key funny, right?
Yeah.
So Solo, the hypes Royce Keys up. He gets out of the sleeper, hits Gunther. Gunther's stunned for a minute. So referee's checking on Gunther. Solo gets a chair into the ring to Royce Keys. Royce takes the chair, looks at it like everyone looks at foreign objects, and then straight throws it to Solo's head. Which, good spot, good
spot.
Little next step for Royce Keys' character.
I think this was necessary for this one. I liked him throwing the chair.
Setting where he stands against MFT, setting that straight.
This was the clear point where Royce Keys was.
Yeah,
what team he was.
Yeah, so he is firmly against MFTs now. Good showing of that. And Gunther uses this as a distraction to hit the power bomb and get the win.
Yeah, he did. And while he was just celebrating, going up to the camera, yo, I'm the guy. That's me.
Good filming as well. Gunther is all up in the camera.
Yeah,
so
really effective.
You really don't see anything.
Man, the WWE production is insane.
Sometimes they are really fun and creative.
Yeah,
right?
so just have good matches. All right, besides the point.
Yeah, Gunther is all up in the camera. You don't see anything going on behind him, and suddenly Gunther is pulled back into a crossroads. Cody Rhodes is there, and Cody closes out the show by laying Gunther out.
And that's our closer.
There is a point that Kevin in the chat made. Good match, nobody cared. I get that point because, and I said before this happened, was there any chance Royce Keys was going to win this?
It was quite predictable what's going to happen. And so the fact that nobody cared makes sense because these guys did not meet each other once before this.
Yeah.
They did not see each other. They did not hear each other's voices.
Their first interaction is in the contract signing segment. So
there's no heat here, right?
Like this match being for the #1 contendership, I would say even hurt the match because then there is no shot that Royce Keys is winning it.
Definitely.
If it wasn't for the for the #1 contendership and it was just a random match, it would have been more exciting.
Yeah. So let's be honest, Royce Keys is just boring character personally. So I would say that as well. The problem is, I told you this, by the way. I did not like the fact that Royce Keys refused Solo's help. Because, he's a face character. I get that. However, it's his team. It's his way of thinking. We're from the streets. It's even in his theme song.
Yeah.
I take everything that I want.
Yeah.
But, I don't feel this type of hunger from Royce Keys, man.
He came face to face with Gunn. He walked in a contract signing. I feel like it's enough.
I don't know. That kind of personality you're talking about, I think that could bring out some personality. But this just kind of typical face guy kind of deal. This was nothing special for Royce Keys. I would agree with that.
Yeah, sure. I don't really agree. I'll go on to say I'll disagree with that take. But I will say that Royce Keys' personality or Royce Keys in any way is being good, shown or presented in a good way right now. But what I know is Royce Keys can, if given the proper chance, can become one of the most over guys in the company.
Agreed, okay.
Because, he has that potential for real. So, and again, I don't find his personality boring or his short promos that he's had so far boring, or never boring in ring especially.
No, not in ring for sure.
So what we need for Royce Keys, instead of just some fucking program with MFT, is just a good story, please.
So he's stuck with R-Truth,
now-
Damien Priest, and the MFTs. Bro, it's not looking good.
Yeah. So if legit they do Damien Priest, R-Truth, and Royce Keys versus the MFTs, it's gonna be like a 2-3 month program, and it's gonna be so boring.
It's going to be 2 to 3 months now.
Yeah.
Yes, it's going to be 2 to 3 months.
Oh wait,
No.
imagine if that's the program going into fucking War Games.
Oh God.
So, I mean, it's all weird. It is very weird, and Royce Keys isn't being done anything with. So, again, even though I don't agree with the take, I can understand why people would think he's boring, because most of the time he is being presented in a boring way.
The most interesting thing about Royce Keys has been so far the podcast with Stephanie McMahon,
Unfortunately.
which is quite sad to say.
Yeah.
By the way, let's talk about the Cody versus Gunther factor. We missed that out.
Sure, yeah.
So the match is going to be in Italy. It's going to be a banger match.
I mean, you would expect it to be a good match, because Italy is probably better than any of the 20 venues they've been, any of the last 20 venues they've been, probably.
Yes.
Crowd has been a bit boring lately. And, Cody's great, Gunther's great. They can have great match. Yeah, they can have a great match. It's probably going to be a good match. Yeah.
And that's it for SmackDown.
Yeah, that's it for SmackDown.
So I guess it was trash. I'm going to change my opinion.
I mean,
on that.
I'm still gonna keep the thumbnail, but yeah,
Yeah, sure.
It was a very boring SmackDown. Just the way it ended with a good match, and then you're thinking about, oh yeah, in 2 weeks we're gonna have Gunther versus Cody Rhodes.
That's what gets me hyped.
It leaves you on a high note.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, boring SmackDown.
I guess.
Then that's our SmackDown review.
That's it.
Yeah. So yeah, let us know what you think about SmackDown.
Right. Thank you everybody for joining us.
Yeah, thank
Your
you.
comments.
Yeah, thank you everyone in the chat and everyone who watched along. Thank you for being here. And
Until then, take care.
yeah, take care. See you.